Kondisi saat ini Jalan Sukamulya, Bandung, air cukup deras, mobil sampai tidak bisa melaju. Ini mungkin sekitar jam 6 kurang ya, maghrib. Maghrib. Motor yang di seberang itu udah pada kerendam. Ini mungkin udah sekitar 1-2 jam yang lalu ya. Sekitar 2 jam lalu udah seperti ini. Pasti entah seperti apa, karena air itu melaju ke sana. Eta mobil rekaman Arisia maksakeun.
Arus lalu lintas di jalan utama Bale Endah menuju kota Bandung terhambat akibat banjir yang merendam wilayah Kabupaten Bandung, Jawa Barat sejak Sabtu pagi. Ketinggian air yang cukup tinggi membuat para pengendara harus berhati-hati ketika melintas. Tidak hanya memutus akses jalan utama, 900 rumah warga kembali terendam banjir di wilayah Kabupaten Bandung dengan ketinggian hingga 2 meter. Warga pun terpaksa menggunakan perahu untuk beraktivitas di luar rumah mereka.
Dari mulai kisaran jam 7 malam, karena situasi kan kemarin sempat dari sekelilingnya kan hujan. Nah, paling parah itu kemarin dengar ada kabar katanya di Kamasan paling besar, makanya semuanya yang dari sana ke sini.
Banjir di Kabupaten Bandung kerap kali terjadi di setiap hujan turun di wilayah hulu Sungai Citarum. Berbagai program dilakukan pemerintah daerah setempat, mulai dari program normalisasi sungai hingga Citarum Harum sebagai upaya pencegahan banjir. Muhammad Abbas melaporkan dari Kabupaten Bandung, Jawa Barat.
From the air and on the ground, firefighters continuing their relentless fight across the scorched plains of Oklahoma, battling dangerous wildfires and wind. The charred remains revealing the devastation. More than 50 structures lost and at least 2 dead since the fire started last week. James and Lisa Newell feel lucky their home is still standing. Everything was on fire all around you.
Everything was on fire. Everything was a glow ember, and our place is still standing.
The Ray Fire, the biggest so far, burning more than 283,000 acres.
One of the big problems are these cedar trees. You see how quickly that has burned here right behind me? Firefighters say they burn extremely violently.
Wind gusts of 30 miles an hour helping spread those burning embers.
Firefighters are calling this fire epic as they deal with historically bad conditions, these high winds and extreme drought. People I spoke with said they're just trying to hold on until this weekend when the rains come. Kana Whitworth, ABC News, Sealing, Oklahoma.
These were the final moments one El Paso County family saw their home standing. When they heard about the fire and got to their house, it was already too late. They didn't want to talk on camera, but they hope others see just how much damage was caused.
Well, I could see the fire from here now.
Cecilia Payton lives not too far from where that home burned.
Look what it's destroyed already. You know, we're just a family with our homes out here. It's terrible.
The evacuation area continued to grow throughout the day, although rescues were still necessary from the quick-moving flames.
We want people to heed the warning when law enforcement comes and asks you to leave, please leave. It's a tragic situation if we have to go back in a couple days later looking for a loved one who's in a burned structure.
It's April 18th. I should be outside, like, doing yard work, not shoveling snow off my car.
Horrible. You can barely see in front of you.
Pretty bad. You don't want to go too fast. I mean, you can't see too far, but when it gets dark, it's going to get bad.
A lot worried tonight just because our parking lot here is horrible and it's been snowing since 1.
It's going to be brutal. Yeah, it's going to be a long night.
April or August, You could be forgiven for getting it wrong looking at these scenes from the Netherlands. Summer has arrived early here and elsewhere in Europe, where people are enjoying the great outdoors after a long, hard winter. In Paris, almost 29 degrees Celsius was reached on Thursday. Germans too are making the most of unexpectedly warm weather, some getting sporty, others taking it easy. Thursday was the warmest day in nearly 70 years in London at 29.1 degrees. The heat won't bother elite athletes in Sunday's London Marathon, though it could be sticky for fun runners in fancy dress.
Heavy thunderstorm and unseasonal snowfall has wreaked havoc at many places in the valley. Several houses have been damaged while essential services have been affected in Kulgaon and Anantnag districts of South Kashmir, Uri, Handwara in North Kashmir. Meanwhile, heavy snowfall has led to shutting down of the Srinagar-Leh road, while Jammu-Srinagar highway has been blocked due to landslides and rock slides.
Areas across the Kashmir Valley have been badly affected by this unseasonal snowfall, incessant rains and the thunderstorms and windstorms that have hit areas, especially South Kashmir areas of Kulgam, Anantnag, Shopian. Also, if we talk of North Kashmir, you have affected areas in Uri, in Baramulla, Handwara, where since yesterday very heavy rainfall has led to these rivers and water bodies swelling up, and there have also been a breach that has been reported in Handwara, where a canal has breached, which has led to inundation, waters really entering residential areas. So it is something that needs urgent attention of the authorities. They need to come in and ensure that they reach out to the people, because if you talk of Kulgam, South Kashmir areas, wind has devastated several residential houses as well. Trees have fallen. Electricity infrastructure has been badly affected as well. So multiple levels things have been shaken, and authorities need to come in to provide help to the people, because they need it most right now.
Good afternoon. Today's Kogu, meaning grain rain according to East Asian calendars. But it's not going to rain today. Instead, expect summer-like heat along with high levels of fine dust. So about the heat, a strong high-pressure system that's been sitting over the south coast will bring record warmth to the nation. Seoul and Daejeon will get up to 27 degrees Celsius, readings we would normally have in June, while in Daegu, Gyeongju and Chuncheon should feel more like July than April this afternoon.
One of the world's natural wonders will never be the same again, according to a new report published on Thursday. The study by a group of Australian researchers found that the Great Barrier Reef is unlikely to recover from a 2016 heat wave that killed over 200 kilometers of coral. The World Heritage Site was damaged by record-high sea temperatures that caused the coral to expel living algae before calcifying and turning white, a destructive process known as bleaching. The 2016 incident was the worst ever of its kind recorded at the site. Scientists said the future of the reef itself could be in danger and that its fate would be closely tied to the fight against climate change and whether or not the global warming targets of the Paris Agreement can be met.